You know, I wasn't even going to do a Terence Crawford video today, but since it triggers some people, you know, the kind of trolls that are emotional and sensitive, but they try to put it on you, but they're the ones sensitive. Every time I do a Terence Crawford video, it's not enough for Stan Hathcote to put his opinion down. He's got to come at me, right? Saying I'm trying to suck Terence Crawford down or holding his nuts. When did I say Terence Crawford deserves the title shot at 168? And what grown men talk like that? I tell you what grown men talk like that. The ones on YouTube. But when you say something back to them, they run to YouTube and you get these warnings in your email. Now I didn't get the full message yesterday he left, the comment he left, because YouTube removed it. And another thing is this, if I don't think of Crawford the same way he does, all of a sudden I'm a pro-black channel. From where I'm standing, Stan Hathcote, or whatever his name is, has an obsession with Terence Crawford. And if we were standing next to Terence Crawford, you on one side, me on the other, more than likely, you will have his cojones in your hands. Dude, stop being so sensitive and emotional. You write these long comments that nobody wants to read. And if you think I'm a pro-black channel and I'm also biased, there are plenty of good YouTube boxing channels to listen to. Stop listening to me. Because it's pretty clear, the only problem you have with me is I don't shit on Terence Crawford like you want me to. And like I've been saying on this channel, I'm a fan of boxing, not a fan of men. I think you're more of a Terence Crawford fan than I am. But anyway, let's get to the video. YouTube guys hear what they want to hear. They're so emotional. They get mad and they start to crash out when you don't start dumping on a certain fighter. But anyway, this is from Boxing the News 24. Terence Crawford's unearned title shot had called for a 3-fight gauntlet before facing Canelo. And if you're like me, you are wondering, what are the 3 names Boxing News 24 is talking about? And if you know like I know, Boxing News 24 is not a big fan of Terence Crawford. Matter of fact, I think Stan Hathcote and the writers of Boxing News 24 should hang out. But these are names that are coming out. They talk about David Benavidez, David Morrell, and that new kid on the block, Iglesias, who's supposed to be the next monster, is 13-0 with 12 knockouts, and he's the IBO super middleweight champ. Now, in no video, I said Terence Crawford deserves a title shot against Canelo. My exact words was that people will be more accepting to the fight if Terence Crawford moves up to 168 and beat William Scope for the IBF title. That's exactly what I said. One thing I do not like is when people mix up my words and draw their own conclusion. The problem with that list is this. You asking them to beat fighters that Canelo didn't beat. Another thing about that list is 2 of those guys are at 175. Another thing I want to make clear was I wanted Terence Crawford to go for undisputed at 154. But none of these guys want to get in the ring with them. They don't want to deal with Turki Al-Sheikh. They don't want to deal with Crawford. Yeah, they'll talk the talk. They'll talk the talk, but at the end of the day, they're not signing a contract. They don't want to deal with Turki Al-Sheikh. And of course, now he's bulking up. Now they want to fight. Before that, Mortazalov, Fandora did not want the smoke. And I highly doubt that Zayas will get his title shot against Fandora. He will duck that, relinquish the title. He's looking for another Booker to fight. That's what Fedora is doing. Did Crawford earn the right to fight Canelo? Of course he did. But it's going to happen regardless if you like it or not. And I will still stand on my square. I'd rather see Benavidez versus Canelo than Crawford versus Canelo. When you think about it, the Sheik could have made a doubleheader. Crawford versus Skull for IBF, and then you have Canelo versus Benavidez. But anyway, leave your thoughts and comments below. Let me know what you think. Please don't be squirrely or whiny about it. Jay Beezy, I'm gone.